sweetie. I would not accept an invitation by a ghost. I'd be like, yeah, no. I'm not gonna drink your ghost juice. Okay. So if I wanted you to get to drink with me, I'd have to get you a doner and a good cocktail? Also, you know what I usually say about that emote. Won't say that now, but you know what I usually say. There we have the ghost photo. Fuck you! Dum dum, give me gum gum. Come on, lads and lassies. Let's hunt us some ghosts. Wait, could it be that... Gosh darn you!
Show yourself. What is his name? Daniel.
Geh mal kurz...
Christopher.
Nein,
Christopher?
nein, geh mal kurz vor die Tür.
Okay. Gib mich jetzt schämen.
Nein, ich werde jetzt mich eventuellerweise wieder opfern, dass du ein Foto kriegst.
Na toll.
Hey, Daniel! You still owe me money. I'm not afraid.
Ey, der hat das Buch geschmissen.
Ja, ich hab's gesehen. Da ist er, da ist er, da ist er!
Scheiße.
Versteck dich, ich mache ein Foto und sterbe. Du scheiß Bitch! Habe ich wenigstens ein Foto gekriegt.
Ach Mann, Visual, ich will nicht, dass du stirbst.
Schätzelein, ist alles gut. Hauptsache du überlebst. Es ist meine Aufgabe, dich am Leben zu erhalten.
Ich versuch's nur mal eben
Did
selbst.
I insult you? Daniel, show yourself. Daniel, give me a sign.
I like the view.
Just take that beautiful picture. Visual, stop doing that. I know what you do. You're not as ugly as Visual may have said you are.
He is.
Visual, haha. Daniel.
Na, danke.
Sorry.
Danke,
Daniel,
Lupi.
give us a sign. Do you want me to project back for your photo? Please. I'm working for you now. Please show yourself.
This is a family
Don't
friendly.
touch the window. That's rude. Show yourself, Daniel. Do you want me to read to sing a song?
Sind aber auch noch
Do you want me
beide.
to sing a song to you?
Ja, bitte.
Ra ra ra
Ra, 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 ra,
Gaga.
la, la, la.
Want your bad romance?
Ich bin immer noch der Meinung, dass Lupi eine gute Sängerin ist, aber Visual, stop that. I know what you're doing.
Ja, ich hab's gesehen.
Aww. Also, don't forget to go over to Lupi's channel and leave a follow there as well. She streams art, amazing art, and also plays Phasmophobia and other games.
I do love Phasmophobia, in case you can't tell. Someone clip this, please.
Someone clips that from my perspective as well, please.
No!
What? Lupi just died through the wall. Let's leave. I'm out of here. Hello, and good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we tried to reach level 100 in Phasmophobia, and I couldn't do it. But this morning I was level 98. I had played a little bit last night, and I was like, okay, let's play around, let me get myself to level 99, and then I'll get level 100 in stream. That didn't quite work out as I imagined it, because I played Grafton Farmhouse and received 200 XP and immediately jumped to level 100. And I'm like, okay, so we are level 100 now. Finally! Only took me like, how long? Let me see, where's my, oh, there's my Steam. 42.7 hours. And to celebrate that, by the way, ever since since 86 or something, I haven't died. That's why I have a bit of money. Morning, Wordy. And I'm glad you can see the stream, so that means that the problems have finally been resolved. I'm glad to hear that. How are you? Also, shouldn't you be in bed? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but... Okay, let's go to... Oh no, not high school. That would be a bit mean for my first one as level 100. Sleep is for the dead. And someone farted. Sleep is for the dead. Ah, you're not there yet. Yeah, I know the feeling when I'm like in the middle of the night and I'm like, should I not? Yeah. When that fart came, Chibi, I was like, is she here? Is she not here? But apparently you are.
This is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence.
Oh god, reports of violence. Oh god, reports of violence. Yeah. Chibi is going to try and scare me with farts. Yesterday in Asylum, you did a wonderful job at that. Just saying. Okay, first let's see where the power is. Okay, in that little back room behind the kitchen. Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I didn't know that someone could scare me with a fart. I have been on this planet for 35 years, and that has never happened before. So, achievement unlocked. Glad you like some birdie. I implemented them for... Oh, there's a bone. For a little bit of interaction. So you guys can interact a little more with the stream. Actually had some on my Steam wishlist for quite a while. But never got around to actually buying and implementing them. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the light here for my sanity. Because everyone who has ever seen me play this game knows that I am completely and utterly insane. Not yet, Chibi. Not yet. The ghost hasn't farted yet. Okay. But I have a feeling that once I reach affiliate and maybe implement sound alerts, you guys will have so much fun with that. I used to have sound alerts on here, but those I basically took out because I'm not affiliate. I couldn't take bits for them. It wasn't about the money. The thing was, people kept spamming them, and so in some games, yes, there was another fart sound. So in some games, I literally had the screamer spammed at me over and over and over. And it was to the point where Midnight told me she was watching my stream and she almost jumped out of her chair because while I was talking about something completely unrelated and cheery and whatever, playing Breath of the Wild, someone triggered the screamer. I heard that, dude. And there was a cold spot for a second. And I think we have a winner. Let's place the book. And so I was like, okay, either I take only the screamer out, or, because it was admittingly also getting a bit annoying, because they were just being spammed, you know? Sometimes I couldn't get through a sentence without, you know, sound alerts being triggered. And so I was like, okay, let's take them out. Once I have the affiliate thing, I might re-implement them. Not because I'm money hungry, but simply because if people have to pay for them, they will think twice before they, you know, spam sound alerts. But it was, yeah, fun times, my Breath of the Wild streams. You're just waiting for the farts, aren't you, Chibi? You're just waiting for an opportunity to fart. Well, at least I did find the ghost room and I did find the bone. That should be something at the very least. Sure it was a ghost. Sure it was a ghost, sweetie. Oh yes, that is also... Right, I can actually change stuff in my hand with Q. Always forget that. By the way, let's see what we have in terms of motion sensors, smudge sticks, and salt. Yeah, I don't think that is working quite right, Chibi. Because I know you have been here for almost as long as this channel exists. And it is very much appreciated, believe me. Okay, let's turn on this camera before we go in. Oh, by the way, check my sanity. 76%. That's interesting. But I'm sincerely happy that Verdi can now see the stream too. Because that seemed to be an issue. A lot of people told me that there was an issue with them being able to see my stuff. And then again, others told me it's working completely fine. So I don't actually know what the problem was here. Are you here? Okay, we have Spirit Box and Ghost Riding. That was quick. Spirit box and ghost writing. No, not ghost orb. Ghost writing. And a telephone, yeah. Hello? No, I did not order a pizza, so I would like a pizza right now. Seriously, the pizza right now would be rad. No, that ghost hasn't scared me yet. So that's not working. Okay, let's see. What would we even need? What could it be? Spirit, demon, or Oni? EMF level 5 would be an Oni. Fingerprints would be a spirit. Ghost orb. Don't need ghost orbs. Okay, then I brought up that camera for nothing. Freezing would be a demon. We don't have freezing, I don't think. So, EMF and fingies. Look at my sanity. It's still alright. Thing is, since I do play this game alone a lot, I do prefer the smaller maps. As I said, I played alone a lot. Like, not that easy to find someone to play with. And we got fingies! See? So, that was kind of a speed run, I guess. That means we have a spirit. That was quick. Have I actually become good at this game? Yeah, you're good, Chibi. But from your comment, I guess you play this too? So, motion sensor saw... Okay, I wasted a photo. I didn't want to do that. Motion sensor... Salt and smudge sticks. So the telephone. The die. The fingies. And let's place a motion sensor. And I already have to get a new camera. You don't have a computer? How come? I mean, stupid question on my part. Okay, let's get one more camera and... Oh wait, I need to smudge, so I need the 2 inventory spaces. Never mind. Because you have a PS4. Okay. Personally, I did have a PS4, but I had to sell it at some point, and I kinda don't have the urge to buy a new one. Because my PS4, I only literally kept it for, I think, 3 games. Because I love those games, and I always hoped that there would be more like it, but... The thing is, I have a relatively big library in terms of PS4 games, even still downstairs in my basement, but... It's because I wanted to sell those games with the PS4, but eBay wouldn't let me. It literally wouldn't let me, because it wouldn't let me, get this, it wouldn't let me sell those games unless I sold it with, what was it? Age verification. And the only reason why that was an issue was because The Last of Us Remastered and the Tomb Raider reboot are among the games I had in my still have in my library. So, and since those are adult games, quote unquote, eBay was like, nope, you can't sell that unless you put age verification. Oh, someone moved a teddy bear over there. And just moved that ball. But the games I really enjoyed on the PS4, when I still had it, was Last of Us, Until Dawn, and God of War. Those were just... that was my stuff. Loved it. Though my former roommate also got me to play the Bloodborne series, and I hated it. Almost trashed my controller doing so. I mean, I kind of understand why people like it, but to each their own, I guess. You know what? There is one thing in terms of Until Dawn, Chibi, that I personally think makes the game even more enjoyable. And that is, if you play it with a friend. I did that with my former roommate. And we were like, okay, everyone chooses 3 characters. And then we play the game. And whenever those 3 characters are up, the control is switched. We just give the other person the controller. So that led to some hilarious moments. Especially, oh, we got all the objectives, and we know which ghost it is. I think that should suffice. So, the general idea is there. I disagreed with him, for example, which characters should romance. So our
There's some jobs ready for you.
our choices contradicted each other sometimes. And then we reached the end. Oh, level. Okay. Jumping from level 100 to level 102. I mean, why not? Okay. Guys, you can decide. We have Asylum, Grafton, or High School. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret that. Okay. High School, okay. Buckle up, buckaroos. Come on. So I did survive solo high school yesterday. And even got the ghost right.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Photo of the ghost. I don't know if I will do that. If I happen to have a camera, then yes, I might. Detect ghost presence with a motion sensor. And cleanse the area near the ghost using smudge sticks. Okay, and it's on the left side with... under the stairs. Okay. Really, I prefer the small maps, personally. When I play alone, that is. When I play alone, I really prefer it. Because the big ones, oh gosh. They can take ages. As you saw yesterday in Asylum. It was such a thing. There we got the power. But I am a bit what? Okay, it looked for a second there as if the light was on in here. But we might have... No? There was 4 degrees for a second. Seven... But I guess a high school would also take a lot longer to warm up, you know? But if there are reports of violence, does that mean we have a rev? What's that? I think I hear a sink. I'm sorry about that, Chibi, but all caps is deactivated on this channel. I'm sorry, I meant to change that for a while now. But I can't find the option to do so. Sorry. I activated it after some person kept like spamming caps stuff. I will change that as soon as I find the the option for it. The thing is, I still see your message, even if the bot puts you in timeout for a second. I still see your message. It's just not posted publicly. I am so sorry. But the auto mods... I don't know what's going on here. But yeah. Thing is, there's so many... Oh my, I'm losing my voice. What the hell? What the hell is going on? I'm losing my voice. And I think I hear a sink. But I hear it upstairs, I guess. So let's get out for a second. Go to the van and have a look at my sanity. Oh, I can't actually get to the van from here. Dun dun dun. I have to go to the other end. He is already giving us a sign. That's a stinky sign. I have a feeling, Chibi, just for you, once I can implement sound alerts, I will implement a farting sound effect. Just for you. So I'm actually still debating if I should or should not re-implement the screamer. Because that was a bit off-putting at times. Oh, my sanity is actually pretty good. After this round, I will take a short break. To go get my meds. Morning, midnight. How are you, love? Yeah, I definitely hear a sink. It's upstairs, I guess. Because this is an auditorium. Yep. It... Or is it? Because now I can't hear the sink anymore. Yeah, that would solve a lot of stuff. A room filled with gold. And just so you know, Chibi, Midnight Wolf 29, that's my fiance. Still hears a sink. But I only hear it draining. Okay. Farting ghost. Thing is, I heard it so distinctly downstairs. Yeah, there it is. So it's in one of the bathrooms down here. I hear water running, but nothing's happening. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, we got a winner. I think we got a winner. Either that, or No, it did not turn the power off because it's relatively warm there. So, yep, we got a winner with this bathroom. Let's turn on the light in here so I can find it again. And place the book. Okay, wrong side of the building again. So I have to go to the other side. I get lost so much here. Oh no, I didn't want to turn on this hallway. I wanted to turn on this hallway, but apparently there is no light here. Come on, Chibi. I did survive a rev before. Yes, I've got Moaning Myrtle. She is even in the... She is in the girls' bathroom. So, what kind of ghost would you classify Moaning Myrtle as? That is my question. Okay, let's take Spirit Box and... Okay, let's fill up Spirit Box and EMF. I think I'm doing relatively good here. Which is surprising. Myrtle would be a poltergeist? I don't think so. Remember, we have Peeves. He's a poltergeist. I think Morshi would be a spirit. Oh, we have ghost riding. Lovely. Are you here? Okay. So we have ghost riding. And spirit box. Okay then. Luckily we don't have freezing because that would mean a demon. Okay, let's see. Spirit box and ghost writing. That means spirit, demon, or oni. For a spirit we need fingerprints, if I remember. Ghost orbs? No. Ghost freezing temperatures is demon. And what do we... And EMF level 5 for an oni. So we don't have freezing right now. So I suppose it's either fingerprints or... What was it? Ah, I already forgot. EMF. So let's get a UV. Because the EMF is already in there. Also, love, I would categorize her as a spirit because she is the spirit of a deceased person. So yeah, also my sanity isn't dropping rapidly, so it can't be a Uray. That is good. Well, from all the evidence we have, it couldn't be a Uray anyway, but, you know. But the thing is this. Have you ever been in a school at night? Or a library or something like that? It is fucking intense. I can tell you from personal experience. When I was in high school, my teachers thought it a good idea. Oh, thank you, Chibi. And we have a spirit. Now let's do the objectives and turn the water off. We had a teacher that thought it a good idea to have us spend one night in our local library. And to be fair, it wasn't half bad as long as you stayed with the group. Okay? Like, we could walk around, we could get ourselves a book, we could read, we could discuss it, all that. We were allowed to do that. But I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And the bathroom was on the ground floor, while the room we were, like, sleeping in was on the top floor. Like, in the attic. Holy crap. I can tell you, I almost shat my pants just trying to get to that toilet. Also, I should hydrate, I guess. And I can imagine a church at night would be terrifying. But imagine this. You've seen the asylum map in this game, right? Imagine doing night shift in a retirement home. That is spooky shit. Especially during night shift, not all thingies, not all corridors will be lit. So that is another thing to take into account. Wait, didn't I? Oh, I only took the motion sensor. Idiot me. Oh, I only took it because my inventory would have been full otherwise. I hear you doing stuff. I hear you doing stuff. But I already know what you are. Hide and seek in a church at night. And you tell me you don't like creepy stuff? What? Okay, so smudge sticks and lighter. What is my job? Doing night shift in a retirement home? I'm not working in a retirement home. Not anymore, at least. Or a mall at night. Oh, God.
Here's the thing. I would kind of like something implemented in this game that, let's say for different maps, you can have a different amount of players. Oh, I didn't want to drop them. I wanted to ignite them. I mean, just imagine if you had a really huge map. Something like a mall, for example. That could have the double amount of players, like 8 players. For a map like that. That would be so amazing. It would also take ages, but it would be amazing. So basically you arrive at the scene, but with 2 trucks. Or there's even a way where I can kind of see, you know, this becoming a PvP experience without another player having to play the ghost. I saw that. And that would be simply arrive at the scene, but only, you know, on bigger maps. Arrive at the scene with 2 trucks and 2 teams of hunters. And whoever... Oh, I did everything except capture the photo. So what's the name of... Barbara. So, and whoever cracks the case first wins. Or who gets the most points, you know, the most ghost photos, the most evidence, you know? And for that, I would even implement it so that, let's say, Team A cannot move the items of Team B. And vice versa, because otherwise they would just mess with one another, you know? Barbara! Hello! Barbie! Where are you, Barbara? Or should I say moaning Myrtle? Come on, Myrtle, moan for me. And stop turning on the faucets. It's kind of distracting. Yeah, hello. Myrtle. Barbara. Barbie. Bitch. Bernard? Which name do you actually listen to? Okay, I guess she doesn't want her photo taken. But you know, that means I just successfully did high school solo with almost all the objectives. I'm kind of proud of myself. Then again, I must say, the game becomes harder the more people you play with. That is a weird thing about this game. Usually you would think that it's completely different, but it is literally easier the less people you play with.
Welcome back.
105.
Job's ready for you.
And we are now level 103. Select job. Okay, Edgefield or Bleasdale? I think we'll go Edgefield. Sorry for making that decision, but that's kind of one of my favorite maps, so... Also, as I said, I will put a small intermission here because I need to get my meds. One moment.
Got him. I'm holding that door.
How did we not die?
I have no
Please
idea.
clip this.
Ich habe jetzt gerade
How
keinen
did we
Nerv
not
mehr.
die?
So, ich kann nicht mehr. Ich speichere jetzt. Dann ist vorbei. Ich bin jetzt seit fast 6 Stunden online. Und du warst dabei, du hast gesehen, wie oft ich verreckt bin.
Je nachdem, was für eine Behandlung eingeleitet wird. Also müsst ihr euch vorstellen, ich habe zum Beispiel schon einen sogenannten Stent habe ich im Herzen. Das heißt, die sind hier in mein Handgelenk mit so einem Katheter reingegangen, mit so einem Herzkatheter und haben mir diesen Katheter bis zum Herzen geschoben, haben dann Kontrastmittel reingespritzt.
So, und jetzt Pro-Tipp: Speichern. Speichern momentan nicht möglich? Was?
Gekauft hat, weil er sich die immer noch Twitter angeguckt hat oder auf YouTube. Und immer wenn ich dann mal was
Did I come up with a loaded guff
durchführe, was
again?
er mir empfiehlt, dann ist er wie so ein kleines Kind.
No! We lost the upper hand! Ja!
Diesmal. Und jedes Mal. Ich trage das hier, wenn ich dich finde.
Okay. I am back, hopefully. Yes, I am. Okay. Let's go to the Edgefield Street House on Professional Solo. I was about to say, why don't my items spawn in?
Prepare accordingly before...
It would have been hilarious.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them. No report this time. Be careful. You're going in blind.
You're going in blind. Okay, that's never good. There's the power. Okay, in the garage. In the garage. So I must say, this is a nice house. It's like in the description it says, a small 2-story building with a cellar or whatever, you know? But I like it. I would take it. In a heartbeat. Also, I think I could detect temperatures better if I actually turned on the thermometer. But yeah. I like this house. I really do. It's a bit smaller than the one I grew up in, but kind of still reminds me of it. And not only that, does remind me of the house of my ex, actually. Had a similar size, I guess. A little bit different layout, but yeah. For example, there was no upstairs. There was a downstairs, but no upstairs. Oh, by the way, I did turn the power on, so why am I not using that? Second there, I had 3 degrees. So I have a feeling it's wandering. There's a bone. Okay. This little ghosty doesn't want to show itself. Okay, freezing. That is very obvious. No light switch in this hallway? There. Okay, let's check sanity. Sanity is still pretty okay. Now let's take this and the EMF reader. Motion sensor, photo, and ghost event. Okay, I think that should be easy. Are you here? Where are you? Are you nice? Do you want my bacon? Are you bacon? Where are you? What color panties are you wearing? Just opens that door. I hope that counted as a ghost event, because that's always so vague, you know? Did it? Nope, it did not count as a ghost event. Gosh darn it. But I am on to you. I will find out what you are. Okay. No fingies. No fingies. No fingies. Let's rave out. Actually, no ghost riding either.
Oh no, let's, you know, place it here, maybe. But yeah, no fingerprints as far as I can see. Not even on the mirror. Oh, but it turns the power off. You sucker! You little bitch turned the power off on me, did you? I'm dead. Should have gone out and pilled up. Let's get my butt out of here. I am surprised I survived that, because the ghost was close. And I wasn't... What? Wait, that hunt didn't count as a ghost event? Are you kidding me? So at least we got some motion sensor. But this hunt didn't count as a ghost event, and I wasn't even at 50 or lower. What? That's insane. So what should I take? Because it didn't... Okay, I should take this. Put it on my only tripod. Yep, it did turn the power off again. No, it didn't. The light is green. Ah, it just also turned off the lights. You sucker. You absolute sucker. And no writing, nothing. Okay, let me check this again. Are you here? Here. Ah. So... we have freezing, we have spirit box. But we don't have ghost writing. have a bad feeling about this. Because it could be my nemesis. The demon. Race, mare, or demon, yeah. So, EMF level 5 would be nothing, okay. Fingerprints would be Wraith. Ghost Orb would be mare. Ghost Writing would be demon. Let's hope we have Orbeez or something. Did I turn I didn't turn the camera on. I am a complete, utter idiot. I didn't turn it on. Come on. There. It sounds like there's another sink that is being filled. Yeah, I am, because I went up there to turn the camera back on, but had 2 inventory slots open and didn't take anything with me. Okay, so I do not see any Orbeez. I mean, it can't be EMF at this point. Is there something in the book? I can't quite see that. But I don't see orbs. I might have to reposition the camera. Or take a second one with me. Wait, the bone was down here somewhere. I remember that. At least I think. Did I find the bone? Did I actually find the bone? Or is that just wishful thinking on my part? I think it might be wishful thinking. Yep, wishful thinking. Pretty much. Nope, there it is. So, there is EMF. Definitely. But it can't be anything related to EMF because of the evidence we have so far. So either it's a slow rider, or I overlooked something. So you're an adult? Great. Me too. Let's have a beer together. And while we have a beer, you tell me what kind of ghost you are. Yeah, I don't see any ghost orbs. And why does my camera do that? I'm not moving my mouse at all. That we saw the motion sensor triggering, actually. So all I have to do is capture a photo. And, of course, figure out what kind of damn ghost this is. Because I have no idea. It could be... The Oni would be EMF level 5. We did get an EMF Wait, didn't I say it couldn't be EMF? Yeah, because with EMF, it doesn't give me anything. So it has to be... fingerprints, which would be a wraith. Or ghost orbs, which would be a mare. Because we do not have any writing. I don't think. Nope, no writing yet. That means it can't be a demon. I don't have any ghost orbs. I mean, I don't see any, and I placed 2 cameras in there just to be sure. Unless that up there is supposed to be a ghost orb, but it's not moving. Tricky. That is really tricky. So I suppose... Let's leave that camera here. Let's take that with me. Oh no, let's... Oh yes, let's take that with me. And... let's get back in there. It can literally only be a wraith. From the evidence we have, it can only be a wraith. But that would mean fingerprints. But there were none. It does keep throwing stuff. Did hear that, dude. I'm gonna guess wraith. Oh no, wait, that's the reason why I went up here. I wanted to, take my UV. Have another look around. So it does like the light, does it? Let me see that real quick. Wraith. Yeah, we're only getting EMF 2. Yeah, I'm guessing Wraith. And let me just read the page. Wraith is one of the most dangerous ghosts you will find. It is also the only known ghost that has the ability of flight and has sometimes been known to travel through walls. Unique strength, Wraith almost never touch the ground, meaning it can't be tracked by footsteps. There I know, I've googled that actually, and that's wrong. It does make footsteps. Footstep sounds, I should say. Come on, let's get out of here. I'm going to say it's a Wraith. What?
I've got some jobs ready for you.
It was a... Okay, that was the most chill demon I ever experienced. We only got one hunt, which was relatively easy to avoid, and no matter how long I left that book in there, he did not write in the book. But we are now level 104. We're getting there. Leesdale Farmhouse. Ready up. I'll put in another intermission for just a second. Because I'm gonna do something on screen that I don't want other people to see.
Oh!
Got him. I'm holding that door.
How did we not die?
I have no
Please
idea.
clip this.
Ich habe jetzt gerade echt
How
keine
did we
Nerven
not
mehr.
die?
So, ich kann nicht mehr. Ich speichere jetzt. Dann ist vorbei. Ich bin jetzt seit fast 6 Stunden online. Und du warst dabei, du hast gesehen, wie oft ich verreckt bin. Je nachdem, was für eine Behandlung eingeleitet wird. Also müsst ihr euch vorstellen, ich habe zum Beispiel schon einen sogenannten Stent habe ich im Herzen. Das heißt, die sind hier in mein Handgelenk mit so einem Katheter reingegangen, mit so einem Herzkatheter und haben mir diesen Katheter bis zum Herzen geschoben, haben dann Kontrastmittel reingespritzt. So, und jetzt Pro-Tipp, speichern. Speichern momentan nicht möglich? Was? Gekauft hat, weil er sich die immer noch fit angeguckt hat oder auf YouTube. Und immer wenn ich dann mal was
Did I come up with a loaded guff
durchführe, was
again?
er mir empfiehlt, dann ist er wie so ein kleines Kind.
No! We lost the upper hand! Ja!
Diesmal. Und jedes Mal. Ich trage das hier, wenn ich dich finde.
Die Urmutter segnet dich, Aloy.
Ja,
Und dich.
ich sag's dir ganz ehrlich, auf meiner PS4 hatte ich nicht. Und krieg ich nicht mehr monetarisiert. Ich habe schon zigmal versucht, wieder neu zu applyen, keine Chance. Nachdem ich mit Midnight fusioniert bin und ein neues Branding-Konto erstellt habe, dann haben wir nämlich eine neue Anfrage eingereicht auf Monetarisierung. Dann haben die unseren Content geprüft und innerhalb von 2 Tagen, ja, hatte ich die Bestätigung, dass wir wieder monetarisieren können. I'm holding that door.
How did we not die?
I have no
Please
idea.
clip this. How did we not die? Someone clip this, please.
Someone clips that from my perspective as well, please.
Someone clip this, please.
Someone clips that from my perspective as well, please.
No!
What? Loopy just died through the wall. Let's leave. I'm out of here.
Days, not weeks, but days. We would just have to figure out how everything works on my PC and if it's able to handle it. Also, we might try and do some challenges today if possible. So,
Alright, guys. There I am again. And yes, that was so a demon of sloth. Didn't do anything. Yeah, I really have to deactivate that. Morning.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help.
I'm good, I'm good. How are you?
Careful, you're going in blind.
Okay, let's see where's the power. Apparently under the stairs. Okay. How are you doing? Sleep well? I have slept surprisingly well, and don't let me keep you from doing stuff. You just go and do your thing. I have a feeling Chibi is back. Keeps that tongue inside. But yeah, you need to do things. I know that. I know you're busy. And there's a bone. We have found the bone. So where is the ghost? I want to giggle with him. Giggle with the ghosties, you know? Oh? Oh? Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. It's right at the entrance. Nope. On the stairs. Right on the frickin' stairs. But also, Loopy, you did miss my high school run before this. I got, I think, all except one objective. And it was a spirit. Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? And of course I don't have a camera on me. You're not hunting, I know that. Did you just fart, Loopy? Hmm? Yeah, I can now see that you did watch the recording of yesterday's stream. And are taking a piece out of Chibi's book. So he did spawn right there. So I will put the EMF 5. Okay. So we have EMF 5 and we have freezing. That brings us to a phantom or a banshee. I know. What else do I have in my inventory? Oh, the spirit box. I don't need that anymore, I guess. I'll place a second crucifix just to be sure. And check my sanity. 70, okay. So, keep farting, keep farting. If I already told that to Chibi, but if I ever reach that affiliate status... Oh, the crucifix is gone. No, it isn't. There it is. It looked for a second as if it was gone. Oh, no, I'm like, maybe I should... Okay, then. I'll shut up. Ah. The interesting thing is, I had to enable the farting. You are welcome? But that's basically all my streams are. Hot air. So let's see. Spirit box doesn't matter. Fingerprints would be a banshee, but I didn't find any. Ghost orbs would be a phantom. Didn't I have a camera? I did have a camera with me, didn't I? No, I didn't apparently. I disagree. But I think, like in many things, we have to agree to disagree. So, let's see if I can get... So what are your plans for the day, Loopy? Other than work on stuff. Because, girl, if you tell me that you're going to spend the entire day working again... Okay, crucifix, photo, and smudge sticks. I don't know if I should comment on that. I don't know if I should. Hello, Wordy! Welcome back. You were a silencer for a while. Thought you had left. Because if you keep that up, sweetie, then I will have to come by and tie you to the bed to take a break. Wait, what? You're ill? Aww. I'd so join in on that bath. I hadn't had a bath in years. But, sorry to hear that, Wordy. I don't... Ooh, okay. I think we have a phantom. That sucker spawned right in front of me! What the fuck? What the bloody fuck? Did he, like, walk through salt? No. But he turned off the power, that little bastard. Did not try to hunt me yet. Yeah, he doesn't like me. As am I, Birdie. Have fun in church. One second. I will need to listen to a voice message from work. Okay, I might have to mute myself a few times because co-workers sending voice messages. And Loopy, if you go ahead and check that link out, you will find some of your artwork. Not to mention, I would so tackle snuggle you if I got my hands on you. Well, with some of these, I did tell you that I was intending to put it on merch. Oh, he walked through salt. Good. Good ghosty. We have a good ghosty here. I happen to like snuggles. You know that. Okay, 1 second. Next voice message. Okay, all we have to do now is prevent it from hunting with a crucifix. And that is a thing that I never do. So, let's... Oh wait, there are, I think... Let's pill up. There are more voodoo dolls that I haven't gotten yet. But here's another thing that I really like to do. I like to give pets. To give and receive pets. Yeah, I never do the crucifix thing. I'm sorry, I'm too scared. Yeah, come on, fart on my channel. Show me your opinion of my channel. I feel honored about that. Thanks, and you know I'm just joking, right? Do I hear a sink upstairs? I think I do. So I don't know if you would accept what I have in mind right now. I don't think you want to read that mess. My mind can be a real mess sometimes. Like yesterday. Oh my god, you shouldn't have read what was on there. Oh god, that was not good. But, it's another voodoo doll. But I was thinking that I kind of have the urge to scratch your chin. Wait, what? What did I say? I wasn't naughty. I wasn't naughty, I promise. Oh, you like that, do you? But yeah, I am... To be fair, you know what I think about your growl. It's cute, it's adorable. And I much rather like you purring, actually. Wordy, I don't know, have you heard my growl yet? But I'm growling? Yeah. I do think I hear water running, but... You want my growl, okay. Okay, let me get out of here, then I will make another growl for you. Just for you, Whirly. Because I was using that growl, actually, in one of my audiobooks as a zombie sound. Okay. Okay, another voice message, 1 second. Sadly, this is important, because it has to do with my shift later. Okay, so that means I'll have to use another company car later, because my one of my coworkers broke her private car, and now she will take the car that I usually take. Here's the thing, Whirly and Loopy. When I was a wee little kid, you know? I used to... Alright, I'll shut my trap. Okay, level 105. So where do you guys want me to go? I already know what Loopy's going to say. When I was a wee little kid, and thank you, Loopy. I basically role-played a lot as different kinds of animals. Yeah, Loopy, I do know you relatively well. At least I think so. So I know that you would want me to go prison. What do you say, Bernie? Okay, prison it is then. Let's actually check how much money do I have. I'm kind of curious. Because I am so happy that I didn't die since level 86. Yeah, you all just hate me, don't you? Okay, let's see. We have $3,800. No, and from that time... From that time actually comes my, my purring. I can purr a little bit. Not very well, but I can. My growls come from that time as well. My mom was so freaked out the first time I did that. I have no idea. Okay, where's the power? Okay, upstairs in the warden's office. Okay. So, the first time I did that, my mom was so freaked out. And I am so glad that this chat box always... You always knew you were a furry? The thing is, I never really got into the furry community. I like the artwork and all that, but I don't have a fursona or anything. You know? I never took the time to actually get into it. I find it interesting, though. So, I also think there are things that are... Even if you're not a furry, there are things that are taking it way too far. And I think power is on. Could that be? No. I just had 15 degrees, which is... Huh? It's never the time? I do like anthro animals. I must admit that. It's Yeah, I'm so sending you a sorry jar, sweetie. I'm so sending you a sorry jar. Have you actually ever listened to the song One of Us that was made for the Lost Narrator? That is one amazing song. I know a lot of cool songs. Strangely enough, recently I've been getting into listening to music, which I never used to do. Okay, there's one song though that I kind of would like to hear a few certain people perform at some point, and yep, we have freezing. It's like right at the entrance. Why? Is it like entrance day or whatever? There's one song that I would like. There are like 3 people that I have in mind right now that I would really like. Yes, I think I'm a baby. I know. Hey, you've never heard me sing, Wordy. And that song, sorry, that I'm thinking of is actually a classic. In my opinion. Here's the thing. Okay. My former music teacher told me that I have perfect pitch. That I can tell when something is off key without a tuning fork. I like Loopy's singing, I must admit. And, Loopy, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but, and this might sound weird, I must admit. It might sound weird. But for that you must... Okay, 1 second. Are you here? Where are you? Hello, bitch! Where are you? Here's the thing, Loopy. You have a very nice voice. And it might sound really strange, okay? Really. I can play guitar, and I'm a terrible singer. Or at least I could play guitar. It was like when I was like 16 or 17, something like that. What I wanted to say is, I have this weird thing. You know that I have trouble sleeping, right? For a long time, the only thing that could actually get me sleeping, and have me have a good night's sleep, would be if someone would sleep next to me. Another good thing about that is I have sleep apnea, which is... It's a weird thing. I will stop breathing while I sleep, okay? Literally just stop breathing. Which usually makes me wake up with a pretty bad headache. Anyhow. I did, however, discover that certain people singing makes me sleep through the entire night, most of the time, and makes me sleep very well. Okay, let's see if we have Orbeez. We do have freezing, so let's put that in. And where I'm going with this is, and I hope this doesn't sound too weird, but I think your voice would be perfect for that. Call the police if it's someone you don't know, Whirly. Yes, Loopy, I think so. I think if you sang a lullaby to me, I would be out like a light. And I can't say that about many people. You don't have to, sweetie. It's a bit of a weird thing, you know? Okay, we don't have that yet. So we don't have ghost writing in the book. Come on! But yeah, I have this thing where I literally sleep better if I have someone sing a lullaby to me. I know it's weird for a grown man to admit that, but it is a thing. So no fingies. Oh, we have Spirit Box. I have won a skirt. And yes, I will. Sorry, Wordy. I will remove the all caps thing as soon as I find the option to do so. Because I want you guys to be able to say whatever you want in my chat. Okay, we have Spirit Box. That means Wraith, Mare, or Demon. For... Okay, we would... EMF is out. Okay. Fingerprints would be a Wraith. Ghost Orbs would be a Mare. So we need Ghost Orbs or Fingerprints. First task done. Did you finish a commission or whatever? Okay, I don't see any Orbies from that. There! Orb, Mare. It's a Mare. Ah. Well, then I'm proud of you. I really am. Okay, detect ghost presence with a motion sensor, capture a photo, and get her to walk through salt. Sweetie, I adore your art. I really do. Like, it's... But yeah, you should also, you know, you need a work balance. Love, you really need a work balance. Because I know when I produced Project Horizons, oh my frickin' god! I am not lying when I say that story almost killed me. And I'm not even exaggerating. Do you guys want to hear this? Because I can tell you a little bit of an anecdote there, which... Yeah. Yeah, I know that way too well. I'm always, like, especially with my audiobooks, I'm like... The only reason why I opened a Patreon was because people kept asking me how they can support me. And I'm like, I don't deserve this. You don't need to weep. You know? And then I opened that Patreon, and the literal first donation I get in there is a $100 donation for 2 months. And I'm like, ah. So, and I just recently got a new $25 Patreon, the patron, and I'm like, you don't have to give me that much. You get early access to my work for $1 a month. That's $1 is enough You don't need to give that much. I know, Loopy, thank you. I know that there are people who think that way, and I'm very, very grateful. You have no idea. But, however, the story that I wanted to tell was this. I did Fallout Questra Project Horizons, and when I started producing it, I was still unemployed. I wasn't trained as a nurse yet. I was a nurse assistant at the time, nursing my grandfather at home. And then he died. And I was at like chapter 60 or something of... No, wait, chapter 50. Chapter 50, 52, something like that, of Project Horizons. And of course I started looking for a job and all that, you know. But wait, her name is Patricia. So I tried looking for a job, and of course also went to the Department of Employment, you know. And they told me I should get certified, get my training as a nurse, which I also then did. I found a place to do my training, everything relatively quick, because here's the thing. If you have been working in nursing for as long as I have, you know people. And yeah. Patricia! Hello, Patricia! And so I knew that once I start my nurse training, I will not be able to record as much. And so I binged on Horizons. I literally binged it. Like recording and cleaning 2 chapters a day. And you must imagine, those chapters are about... I think the shortest is 2 hours? So I recorded those beasts, and it was around that time that Scribbler actually gave me a nickname. Oh, we have all objectives. Which was Iron Voice. She called me Iron Voice. And then on the last chapter, on the epilogue of Fallout Questra Project Horizons, you must imagine I had been binging this sucker for 2 weeks straight. Because 2 days after I recorded the epilogue, my nurse training was supposed to start. And I passed out. I was in the last section of the epilogue, and I simply passed out on my keyboard. For about 4 hours. When I woke up, I had like the imprints of my keyboard here on the side of my face, and had like all this silence and snoring and whatever and other weird sounds in my recording, and I'm like, okay, let's delete this and keep reading. Here's the thing, Birdie. My grandfather and I, we were never really close. But since I had worked in retirement homes before and know what... Okay, by the way, guys, you can choose again where I should go. The thing was, I knew how the situations are in retirement homes, and I'm a man of my word. Okay? So, my grandfather, one day, even though we weren't very close, asked me... You say Ridgeview? Okay. and he asked me to make sure that he wouldn't that he could die at home, that he wouldn't have to die in a retirement home. And I made him that promise. I promised him that would make sure that he would not have to die in a retirement home. Now you might say, hey, that's very noble of you, and I respect that you did that and all that. Yes, I am glad that I did it. On one hand I am. On the other, I say I lived 10 years of my life for someone else. And those were my 20s. I started nursing him when I was 20. Or 21. And he died the year I turned 30. So roughly 10 years that I spent living for someone else. And oh my god. People always say, hey, that's so noble of you, but many don't realize that during the time that usually is spent to like build a career, make savings, get a partner. Hello, Potato! Wow! Haven't seen you around here for a while. Here's the thing, Wordy. I don't regret it. But it's also something where I'm like, you have to know what you get yourself into. Oh, there's a bone. Nice. You just have to know what you get yourself into. Because that's what I see a lot in home nursing. People saying, oh, I will not send them to a retirement home. They've always cared for me when I was little and all that, you know? And then when they actually have to clean out the first diaper? Yeah. Or when that person gets a breakdown due to their dementia for the first time? They notice that they're in over their heads. I had the advantage that I wasn't trained nurse assistant at the time. Here's the thing. My grandfather and I, as I told you, weren't that close. He was actively against me moving in. I'm good. I'm good. Having fun. How are you, Potato? Oh, it's a door that opens to the inside. Okay. Fun fact about myself, I always get stuff like this wrong. I would agree there, but the thing is, had I known what I got myself into, I might have thought twice about it. And I'm really glad that this chatbot is finally working. Okay, here's the thing, Wordy. It depends on if you would let me. Okay. Oh, you didn't miss much. Only a few hunts so far. But Wordy, I have been told, and... Oh, I think we have a winner? Do we? Here's the thing. I'm not tooting my own horn here, or at least I'm not trying to. But I have been told that I have a very calming influence. In person. So if I was in your physical presence right now, I would hug you and try to give comfort. Because apparently I'm a huge teddy bear. I can hug, snuggle, massage. I can cook. Yep, I'm a at least half decent cook. Are you here? Okay, meaning he's behind me. Dude, there is dog taxes if you come at me from behind. I would still offer you hugs and snuggles if you would accept them, Whirly. And a hot cocoa. So, again, we have... I think we had freezing up there. I will check so. And we had spirit box. I actually have pictures of my food. I might post them in the Discord server later. But yeah, I'm just one of those people, I love to give comfort. I sometimes have trouble accepting if someone comforts me. Okay, we don't have freezing, okay. Nope, don't have freezing in here. But that's definitely the room. So take freezing out. Oh, at EMF 5. My server, I have, if you type !Discord, you will get the invitation link to my Discord server, the Fraggers. And coconut shrimp curry. That sounds delicious. It really does sound delicious. I'm getting hungry. Okay, let's see. We do have EMF 5. Welcome to the Fraggers, Space Potato. Here's the thing. I like to cook with peppers. But since I also often share my food with my dad... Love, you have eaten my curry that I made with coconut milk. That's normal. Curry sauce is meant to be made with coconut milk. So... Okay! Ghost riding. An Oni. So the thing is, I usually like recently, because I don't want to, you know, for one person, it's usually not that, it's not that profitable to, or economic to actually cook a lot or something that is super fancy. So what I would do usually is I would take... wait. I need a motion sensor and a camera. Oh, I have a... No, I don't have a camera. I take a lot of veggies. I take bacon bits, diced bacon bits, and then I fry the bacon bits with chopped onions, and then I s'more the veggies. And then I s'more the veggies to get all the juices out and all that. And out of the broth that is then made, I add a little bit of cream to that and milk to fill it up. Then I fry myself a little bit of ground beef. Put that into that sauce and a little bit of flour to make the whole thing thicker. And voila, you got my usual pasta sauce. Which Midnight really likes. I'm glad to hear that your hubby is a good cook. Well, the thing is, I did have cooking training for 3 years in school, so yeah. I do like to eat, and I do like to cook. And the veggies that I'd use for that sauce, for example, are stuff like broccoli, tomatoes, mushrooms, carrots. You know, basically all stuff from the vegetable. You want my food now? Okay, what's the name? Maria Martin. Yeah, I know that I'm at least a decent cook. I had one meal yesterday, Birdie. One. Maria, Maria, Maria. Where are you, Maria? I am so scared of you, Maria. Where are you? Come on, Maria, don't leave me alone. I know you want some of that booty, don't you? Wow, Loopy. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but wow. Maria. Maria, show your butt. Come on. Show us your butt. Or your teensy-tiny boobies. Where is the EF? Okay. So Birdie likes it loud too. Okay. And Loopy as well. Okay, so we all like it loud. Let's have an orgy. Maria, come on out. And there we have a picture of her. And someone just farted. Ooh, that's a stinker. Okay. Birdie. I'm open for almost anything. I have a feeling that I have to... No, Birdie. Type into the chat exclamation mark lewd. Yeah, because no one is counting. No one is counting. There's also a German counter. The German command was added by our very own Loopy, but I made it a counter. Thank you, Whirly. So where do you want me to go? Prison, Tanglewood, Bleasdale, or Ridgeview? Bleasdale, okay. I think you did.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get
I haven't died for ages.
the whiteboard for help.
We have a Carol Johnson.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Cleanse the area near the ghost using smudge sticks. Sorry, I'm still not over your thing. You'll invite a few friends. Let's just say... Oh, that's why you want me to go here. You want me to die. Okay. Let's say if I reach affiliate status, I will tell you all my kinks. You don't know what that means? You mean the affiliate status or my kinks? Affiliate means if I reach... You see that down there on the video that I have like already like this challenge that I will play Five Nights at Freddy's VR if I reach affiliate status. For that I need to meet certain requirements to become a Twitch affiliate. which are like I need to get 50 followers, which I've reached thanks to Loopy and Banjo. Then I need to get a certain time streaming, which I've also reached thanks to myself. And then I need to get a certain average in viewers. And then I can actually implement sound alerts for channel points, something that Loopy recently implemented with the help of Captain Orange, which I might do as well, just so you know. Might have to ask him about that. And I can then also take bit donations. Well, right now, all I would need is a viewer average. A viewer average of 3 people. Over the course of 30 days. Right now, the average is at, I think, 2.18. And once I reach that affiliate status, I will tell you all of my kinks. In private, but I will tell you. And I can tell you some of them are really freaking weird. And for that, I thank you, Wordy. But I will also, like next week, for example, I'm almost off the entire week. So I will also stream in the evenings. Oh, I am a man of my word. Oh, found a bone. I am a man of my word, and if I say that I will do something, then I will. Or at least I will do my best to do that. I have very few things with which people can get on my bad side. But one of them is, and I hate to say this, but one of them is if people say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, and it's something important, and then they don't. That is something that really grinds my gears. Because I have gotten in trouble for people doing that or not doing that quite a few times. Like me getting into trouble for someone else not doing their work. Or not doing it right, I should say. I must sadly admit that I didn't always have this quality, Birdie. Hello there, beauty. I didn't always have this quality, I must admit that. But for a good 16 years now, I have valued that quality in myself and people. And I just... I don't tattle unless it is something that could endanger my patient. If it's a small thing, you know, something like, I don't know, someone forgot to take a patient's eye drops with them to the patient's house, you know, or someone forgot to make an entry, and because of that we go there even though they told us we don't need to because they're not home that day, you know, then I will not snitch. But if it's something important. Like, I had this literally happen. Let me get out of the house here. I had this literally happen where, you know, these feeding tubes, but not the ones that go through the nose, but through the stomach. A coworker was not treating that thing right. Okay? That means you have to literally switch the hose that goes to the feeding bottle into the feeding thing every day in the morning. You have to do that every morning. And that girl didn't do it. And so one day I was covering her shift because she had called in sick, so I had morning shift. And can you imagine that I don't have that small hands, but as you can see on my arms, I'm also not the weakest person. You know? Where are you? Okay, we have Spirit Box and freezing. I'm terrified now. I could not disconnect the hose from the feeding tube. It took me 20 minutes to disconnect it. Because there was so much schmuck in the thingy, in the connector, that it wouldn't turn. Yeah, basically, rotting artificial nourishment was in there. And we were wondering why that patient was developing a fucking fever. So I took pictures of this, because usually I'm not allowed to take pictures with my private phone at work. Admittingly, because of, you know, data protection and all that. Okay, we have a wraith, mare, or demon. Fingerprints. Let's see if I can figure this out. Fingerprints, ghost riding, or ghost dogs. So I took pictures. And then did another thing that is usually a big no-no in nursing. I went on WhatsApp and sent those pictures to my boss. And told her where I had taken them. And she was like, oh, you can't take pictures, and you know you should have changed out that hose daily and all that. I'm like, I know that! I know that! That's why I'm sending you those pictures, because it wasn't me. And then she's like, oh, then who was it? And I tell her, and she was furious, because that girl, that patient, by the way, is dead by now. So take from that what you will. That girl had just recently gotten her certification as a nurse. She was so bad at what she was doing. I'm usually a really chill guy. But my word. Is the light on in there? No, it isn't, is it? No. But I don't see any Orbeez. So fingerprints or... what was it? Ghostwriting, but we already have the ghostwriting book in there, which is not being written in. But yeah, it was... you know? Oh, and by the way, I got a write-up for data protection. Isn't that lovely? thingies. To call the boss and tell her not to take pictures. That was inappropriate according to them. Shouldn't have done it, and it was not within my yeah, that's my question, but basically they say, yeah, we would have believed you. You didn't have to do this. It's against data protection. And I'm like, yeah, sure. You guys who literally wanted to see my Google my Google GPS tracking thingy to prove that I went to a patient who said that I wasn't there, but they didn't open the door, you know. So that was before we had GPS in our phones, not in our phones, in our cars. So they literally... The thing is this. A patient said that I wasn't there, that I hadn't come there to nurse them, even though I had been there, but they didn't open the door and we didn't have a key. So if I don't have a key and they don't open the doors, then I can't go in. And they said, yeah, Hauke wasn't there. And I'm like, yes, I was. And they insisted that I wasn't there. And they said, well, can you prove that you were there? I'm like, it's a bit hard to do that, you know? Okay, all we need is motion sensor. And smudge sticks. Let's bring the motion sensor in, a second crucifix. So then my secondary head of nursing was like, do you have Google tracking enabled? I'm like, yes. Why? And then she was like, yeah, then show us your tracking data, then we can see if you were there or not. I'm like, bitch, that's really private information. You know, you don't need to know where I go to have my lunch or whatever. Or where I go shopping. But yeah, they wanted to see my tracking data to prove that I was actually at the patient's. Yeah, that's the thing. But I don't have a very good standing with my head of nursing anyway, because I'm a man. And apparently men cannot be trusted. You wanna know? You wanna hear a comment that she apparently made when our secondary head of nursing complained that she had to work weekends again? Because the thing is, even in her contract it says she's not supposed to work weekends. Okay? Because her partner. Okay, Verdi, you're married, right? Okay, get this. Verdi, what would you do if your husband was more at work than he was with you, and when he came home, he would just be completely, you know, done with everything, not spend time with you, cuddle time or sexy times would barely ever happen because he was just too tired because of work, and that over a course of months. Okay? I can tell you her partner apparently was like, you know what? If you keep doing this, you don't have to come back home. You know? Which I can completely understand. I have known nurses whose relation to... This matchsticks didn't count. Why? Okay, that means I cannot get that objective because I only had one smudge stick. So her partner said, you don't have to come back home if, you know... Oh, no, no! No! Oh, almost had the wrong thing in there. Oh, God!
I've got some jobs ready for you.
So she said that to her superior, our head of nursing. And our head of nursing didn't say anything to her, but to another co-worker. Okay? Made a comment about the whole situation. And I personally think, as a boss, a comment like that doesn't fly at all. Okay? She said, it's only a short morning shift she has to do. I don't know why she's so upset. Just once her shift is over, she should just get some buns, go home, have breakfast with him, give him a blowjob, and he'll be happy again. Level 110. Yeah, that's not a comment you do when you're someone's boss. Okay, guys, last round for the moment, because then I actually see how late it is already. I'll have to get ready for work then. Where do you want me to go? Prison, Bleasdale, or Brownstone High School? Ask Loopy and Midnight. Both of them want to kill my boss. I think they do. At least I don't know about Loopy, but I know that Midnight does. Yes, I have done high school earlier in this stream. All of these I did on stream today already. So Loopy says high school. Love, we just had the farmhouse, so that would be a repeat. You know what? Let's go to the high school. Because Loopy missed it and Wordy as well. Oh, by the way, Loopy? Honey? I had Moaning Myrtle earlier on that map. A female ghost in the bathroom, and it was a spirit. She wasn't called Myrtle, but it was a female ghost in a bathroom in a school. So take from that what you will. So power is upstairs on the left side. I'll bail you out, Wordy. I think Loopy will help. As will Midnight. Bailing out Wordy if she kills her husband's boss. Jailbreak buddies. I mean, why not? Wrong map for that, but still. And afterwards, we can get into that orgy business. You can ask Midnight. I'm a very naughty boy sometimes. Actually, Wordy, I don't know. Do you like Doctor Who? Okay, otherwise I would have suggested an audiobook or book to you. Because, do you know that the Doctor has a sonic screwdriver? Okay, there were 4 degrees just now. I don't think it's really here. Let's... Could be. Okay. There is a book, or I had it as an audiobook, which was amazingly performed, I must say, as a narrator myself. I just loved how they did it. Which was called The Blood Cell. If you have never heard of Doctor Who before, I can really recommend that as an entry to the series. That or Engines of War. Oof. I had a boss like that yeah. And the book, The Blood Cell, there's one point, like, the Doctor lets himself be imprisoned in a high security prison, okay? And to get out of his cell at night to walk around and investigate stuff, because he doesn't have his sonic screwdriver, he steals stuff from the workshop and builds himself a sonic spoon. So he literally escapes his cell every night using nothing but a spoon. No, Engines of War, for example, is a Doctor Who novel that deals with the Time War and why the Doctor became who he eventually is in the series. That's why I can recommend those 2 books, because Blood Cell literally shows the best parts of the 12th Doctor, like the best qualities of that character, while Engines of War shows a little bit of lore backstory. Which is really, really interesting. The question is, Wordy, have you listened to my stuff? I'm not trying to promote myself here, but have you listened to my stuff? If you go under the stream, there is a link like that has like these huge gates as a picture that is labeled main channel. If you go there, you will find over 1,000 hours of free audiobooks narrated by Midnight and me. And I also can do a lot of voices in there. Oh, got it. Freezing. I think. Yep, freezing. Well, my dear, you are producing quite a lot of stuff recently yourself, so do not sell yourself under value. What I can actually recommend, something that a lot of people like on our channel, is Fallout Equestria. Talk to the ghost as a different character? Okay, what do you want me to talk to him as? Because I have a few. If Blackjack's a security man from Stable 99. Or, how about Rampage? I can give you free hugs if you survive him. Or... I always feared the day I meet someone dumber as Blackjack. If you want to hear more of Rampage, you should listen to the story Fallout Equestria Project Horizons. She's a character in there. And she is literally immortal. Like, just charges into minigun fire to get at a robot so she can smash it with her hooves. Not really. But here's the thing. If you do not know much about MLP, then I suggest to listen to the original Fallout Equestria first, because that does a lot of world building and explains a lot about the backstory. You don't really need to know MLP to enjoy Fallout Equestria. That is the beauty about it, because the author of the original, K-Cat, did an amazing job explaining everything. Okay, and before I go in, so here's the thing. While Fallout Equestria might be the original, Somber, the author of Project Horizons, does loads more world building. Like, it is insane. Back in the day, people thought that Fallout Equestria was a long story with, I think, a bit over 600,000 words. Well, let's just say Fallout Equestria Project Horizons has been dubbed the longest story in our fandom simply because it has 3 times as many words. The audiobook of Project Horizons will keep you busy for 195 hours. Or was it not, what, 192? I'm not entirely sure. Something along those lines. Yep, and it nearly killed me. Oh, we have ghost riding. Lovely. And we have freezing. Are you here? Where are you? We have a buggy box. Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Yep, we have a buggy box. Are you here? Where are you? Yep, that's another Wraith Demon Mare combo. But yeah. Fallout Equestria Project Horizons is just a huge story. So let's put that in real quick. We have... we didn't get Spirit Box, but we have Ghost Riding. And we have freezing temperatures. So now we would need Spirit Box. But that Spirit Box that I just took is bugged. That's why I will take another. And the UV. Because I do not see any... Yep, there's an orb. So we have a mare. No, wait. U-Ray? Oh, right. We have a U-Ray. Ah. So, no, I will not do that. Ghost event and EMF reader. Same here, actually. I saw it for sure. That would be a mare, demon, or a wraith. I did not expect that to be a U-Ray. At all. Then again, on another hunt, I had a demon that did not write into the book. Give me a sign. Give me a sign, please. It is throwing stuff. I guess I'll leave. Don't like you, Rays. Because you love the U-Ray, Loopy. The U-Ray and the Revs are your best friends. Oh, I'm pretty sure their feelings will be hurt once I tell them. But as you saw, Loopy, I have survived another high school. The ghosts are all your babies. Okay. Maybe I should become a ghost then. Yep, a U-Ray. And level 111. As we say in German, Schnapszahl. And Birdie? Just so you know, You said you would keep track of my being naughty. You missed at least 3 times. Schnapszahl? SCHNAPPSZAHL. At least 3 times I mentioned an orgy. The last time after I told you I'd bail you out of jail. So yeah, I am kind of proud of myself that we didn't die once during this stream and made 11 levels. Your mind is too dirty. You have nothing on me, Wordy. You have nothing on me. If you knew what was going on in this noggin sometimes. Without the E at the end. Aw, thank you, Loopy. Yeah, Loopy, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I haven't died since I last played with you. Sleep well, Birdie, and I will hopefully have a good day. But if I look at my tour... Oh, wait, what? Fudge, I forgot something. I forgot something. Oh my god, I've got to hurry. I forgot that I have an additional patient today. Okay, Loopies, then I shall never again hunt ghosts with you, I guess. But I guess, if that's how it should be... Anyhow. Wow, not disagreeing with me. Okay. So no ghost hunting with Loopy anymore. All the best to you as well, Loopy. I love you all. Stay safe in these troubled times.